Hi, it's time to talk about watches and let's start with Galaxy Watch 5. Also, you can watch its in-depth review in my next video. In this video, you will see unboxing and the contents, design and look, device layout, starting up and user interface, wearing and the strap design, how it looks on your wrist and with your outfit, comparing to an older Galaxy Watch. Welcome to Timelessness. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. On the front side of the box, Galaxy Watch 5 is written on the top and Samsung at the bottom, while there is a photo of the watch in the middle. On the left side again, Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 is written. On the right side, the size of the watch is written, mine is 44mm. At the back of the box on top, it gives you some hints on what to do if the seal has been broken or tampered with. Just below it, the connection capabilities including Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and GPS are written, and also gives some information about the device like compatibility with the smartphones running Android 8 or higher with at least 1.5GB of RAM. Below that, there is useful information about the strap size for the 44mm case, that the size of the strap is between 50mm and 70mm. Here, further information like the color and serial numbers can also be seen. Let's open the box to see its contents. In the upper part of the box, there are the warranty cards and the quick start guide. In the bottom part of it, there is the wireless charger having a USB Type-C connection cable. Now let's check out the watch itself. On the top of the watch you can see a hole which is the atmospheric pressure sensor. The front side is very minimalistic, clean and beautiful. Not only the watch has a beautiful design, but also the body of it is from an armor aluminum frame having sapphire crystal glass for the best protection ever. I like the combination of the silver watch frame with the white silicone band. On the right side of it you can see two buttons and a hole. The upper button is the home or power key. The hole in the middle is the microphone. And the lower button is the back key. From this angle you can see the thickness of the device, which I think has a normal and acceptable thickness. Let's check the back of the watch. It has a glossy finish having a futuristic look. On the top part, some information for this model is written, like the 44mm size having sapphire crystal glasses, GPS and 5 ATM standard that I will explain more about in my in-depth review. On the left side you can see the infrared temperature sensor. In the middle, the optical heart rate sensor is located. And this tiny hole is the pressure vent. On the left side of the watch there is no button or cutout, and here is another look at it from this angle. Just below the left side of the metal frame you can see two holes which are the speaker. From this angle you can see the tiny rounded bezel which allows having a bigger display. In my next video I will talk about the invisible digital bezel around the screen and its pros and cons. Let's turn on the device to check out its user interface by holding the power key. After some steps like choosing the language and country, you should install the wearable app on your device. Then you will see the welcome page. This is one of my favorite watch faces. By swiping down you can access quick toggle options like airplane mode, flashlight and etc. You can see the notifications as you swipe the left-hand screen, and by swiping up you will have access to the apps tray. Swipe right to access the widgets like body composition, sleep, weather, calendar, blood pressure, ECG, heart rate, stress, and many more. Let's wear the watch and see its strap design. Wearing it is easy and is just like normal watches, with a tiny difference that when closing the band, it goes beneath the upper band and gives a cleaner and more beautiful look. The watch is very beautiful on your wrist, and as I have big wrists, the 44mm frame size would be perfect for me. I can imagine that a 40mm frame size can be also a very good size for people with thinner wrists. I think the combination of silver and white colors can be matched with different outfits and can also be a popular choice for both girls and boys. The watch weighs only 33.5 grams for the 44mm model and 28.7 grams for the 40mm, which makes it very light and comfortable to wear. It has a bright display with 1000 nits, making it visible in different conditions and lights. And this is the look of the watch when the always-on display is turned on. Let's compare the Galaxy Watch 5 with the older Galaxy Watch. The first thing that you would notice is how bulkier the older one looks compared to the Galaxy Watch 5. There is no rotating bezel in the Watch 5, instead it has an invisible digital bezel. On the right side, there is no microphone hole in the old Galaxy Watch. And of course, at the back of the devices, Galaxy Watch 5 has more health sensors, a glossy finish, and a more premium look. The old Galaxy Watch weighs 63 grams, which is almost double. Last but not least, here is the evolution of the user interface. You can access the quick toggle options by swiping down, but in the Galaxy Watch 5 it has a much more beautiful and modern look. Both devices show the notifications when you swipe left, and by swiping right you will access the widgets. In the Galaxy Watch 5, the widgets design and animations are on another level and much more beautiful. However, accessing the apps is completely different. You have to swipe up on the Galaxy Watch 5, while in the old Galaxy Watch, you have to push the home key to access them. The looks of the app in the Galaxy Watch 5 are more beautiful with the bigger size. Thank you for watching my video and I hope you liked it. See you next time.